or some sort of really divine being of light, and they really do look up to you. And I feel like there's also just a miracle happening in this connection and with your person in general. Like I feel like there's something um spiritually going on with them where they're being like healed. Because the thing is, yes, we have the Two of Wands here. So this person is very focused on coming towards you. They definitely see this future, especially with the Two and the Three of Wands. Like this person is very focused on having a future for you. They feel like you guys could really have it all, especially with the Ten of Pentacles. Like this person wants something super stable with you. Like on the love card, it says oneness. It's like they want that oneness where it's like just the two of you guys and it's super stable. Um, yeah, and they feel like with you, if it's like there's like this goal almost that your person is like focused on here, um, which is to like come into this harmonious, balanced union with you. But there is like a process that they're having to go through here to like rediscover their sense of self and like their sense of, I feel like purpose in life. Even I feel like it's very much tied to that, like feeling like they have a reason to live, like their mission in life, stuff like that. I feel like this is all sort of going on with your person at the moment. How is pile one's person feeling about pile one right now, please? How is pile one's person feeling about pile one? Pile one's person's current emotions for pile one right now. Pile one's person's emotions for pile one right now, please. Pile one's person's current emotions for pile one right now. This person's current emotions for pile one. Oops. Okay, so let's see. So we have the Four of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Magician, Justice, and the Hermit. Okay, this makes a lot of sense. So yeah, your person is on some sort of inner journey right now with this Hermit energy with the Four of Cups. They're taking a lot of time to just reflect on their emotions about you. I feel like they're spending a lot of time definitely just alone, like in solitude thinking. This is really like a lot of powerful major arcana energy as well. Um, so they might have their guard up a bit with the Seven of Wands. It might be feeling a bit defensive because again, this person might be having to like face some difficult truths because um, they do, I feel like, consciously recognize that they've self sabotaged somewhat in this connection. And they might be kind of guarded because they might be a bit embarrassed about it, is something I'm picking up on. They're a bit ashamed of how they've acted in the past. But this person does want to manifest a balance here, justice. I feel like this person might be thinking about what to do to make things right between the two of you. Like this person really feels like they need to restore, yeah, some sort of stability to the connection. Because that, yeah, with the Ten of Pentacles, that's what they really want. They want stability, and they feel like things maybe were really thrown off balance by certain things that they did. And so now they're getting in touch with their power with the Magician. Definitely very spiritual energy again with the Hermit and the Magician. This person's discovering that they actually do have the power to create beautiful things in their reality. And so I feel like your person is in a moment of, yeah, like empowerment, mysticism. Even with this miracle energy, like they're becoming a miracle in themselves, if that makes sense. Like I'm getting an energy that in the past they used to kind of look up to you as like the spiritual one, and they saw themselves as like kind of unspiritual or like not maybe gifted in the ways that you are. And now your person's realizing that they also are a spiritual being. And so I feel like they're really claiming that for themselves right now. Let's see, let's clarify. Clarify the Hermit for pile one, please. Clarify the Hermit for pile one. Clarify the Hermit for pile one, please. Clarify the Hermit for pile one, please. Clarify the Hermit for pile one. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands and the Empress. Your beauty nurtures my soul, and you seduce me with your radiance. So this person definitely does see you as like unbelievably attractive. Just their ideal, just that beautiful divine feminine energy. And yeah, they're extremely attracted to you physically as well as I feel like emotionally. You have a very, very lovely energy. So I feel like there's a message here that if your person is in this hermit energy where you feel this distance between you guys, maybe they're not talking very much, they're keeping things to themselves kind of here at this Four of Cups. They're a little bit, um, in the self-reflection mode. Their walls up a bit. It definitely doesn't have anything to do with how attracted to you they are, because they're like extremely attracted to you, almost to the place where I'm getting a sense of like a bit of intimidation, even because the Queen of Wands is like, yeah, just like a um, super attractive person, and so is the Empress. So it could be your person's almost a bit afraid of how beautiful you are, maybe how confident you are. I'm just getting like powerhouse, like you really have it. They see that you really have it all. Like they think that you're perfect almost. I think in their eyes they like see you as just like this perfect person, which is why they might have been wearing that mask, might have been hiding, might have been really acting strange, tricking you, was because they felt so deeply unworthy of you, which is why your person's having to like really work on themselves right now and see themselves as worthy of you and your beauty and your light. Um, I feel like your person's having to, yeah, like let go of a lot of distorted, like just distorted beliefs about themselves here. Clarify justice for Paul 1, please. Clarify justice for Paul 1, please. Okay, so yeah, this person is definitely in sort of an intense energy right now. We have the Ten of Swords and the Fear card. So I feel like what's coming in is that your person is being freed from like the chains of a lot of fear, because you can see this person, this angel has this like sword here, which is like kind of like I'm seeing like the Ace of Swords. So I feel like your person was definitely lost in sort of like distorted energy, kind of lost in illusion, like kind of like that devil energy. But with this Ten of Swords, I feel like your person is having some sort of like an ego death. They have reached sort of like a rock bottom energy where there's like a lot of emotional turmoil. There's just like a lot going on for them, just feeling like extremely overwhelmed emotionally. And maybe they've been in a really heightened state of fear. But I feel like the thing about the Ten of Swords is that because it's a 10, it represents there is like a closing of a cycle. So I feel like there's been a very strong cycle of your person running from this connection, putting up these walls of the Seven of Wands, being distant, wearing a mask. But I feel like there is a painful lesson that they're having to learn that's going to end this cycle of definitely like running, and again like lying to themselves, lying to you. Yeah, again just like being very very afraid of their truth. So I feel like this is a good sign that justice is definitely coming in regards to freeing your person. This would also have to do with the ending of karmic cycles for some of you, if that resonates. That could also just be internal stuff your person's processing right now. All right, let's get some oracle cards. Pile one's person's current energy towards pile one, please. Pile one's person's current energy towards pile one. Pile one's person's current energy towards pile one. Get some of these as well. Pile one's person's current energy towards pile one, please. Pile one's person's current energy towards pile one, please. Pile one's person's current energy towards pile one. All right, this is very interesting. So we have Child of the Moon, forgiveness, transcending the ego, which is funny because I was just saying, like, with this Ten of Swords, I feel like there's an ego death. So, yeah, I feel like there's a huge release of maybe a lot of resentment this person has had towards themselves, maybe even at times the connection with you, because maybe this just triggers them a lot, which can happen with very deep soul connections. And I feel like they're having to also forgive people that have hurt them in the past, like if that's their childhood, their parents, stuff like that. And I feel like as they forgive, they're kind of stepping into that energy of unconditional love, like with this love card. And that's why they're transcending the ego, transcending the mask, which is very, very beautiful. Um, let's see, then we have Green Man's Bride, Sacred Union, Commitment Ceremony, maturing into deep relationship. This is really a big deal. So this is what's really happening. I feel like with that maturing energy, your person is leaving behind any immaturity that they used to have, which definitely could have been an issue, especially with that mask and the trickery card. There definitely could have been like you felt like this person was playing games, but that was just a lot to do with their own, again, self-esteem issues. But this person is really desiring the sacred union with you, and they want to be committed. They want that depth with you. Almost like I'm seeing with the commitment ceremony, they might be even thinking about marriage for some of you. We also have travel and conflict. I'm going to clarify conflict. Um, Clarify conflict for pile 1, please. Clarify conflict for pile 1, please. Clarify conflict for pile 1, please. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords. Well, that is conflict. So, we have Five of Swords, hurting you hurts me too, and Page of Pentacles, I want to reach out and send you a message. So I feel like, first of all, I'll start with this travel card. So this reminds me in this pile of the Six of Swords, that's that kind of the image I'm getting, where for some of you, this could literally represent that you guys are in a long distance connection and this person is feeling like traveling towards you, which is great news. But for those of you where there's not a long distance between you guys, I feel like this is about transcending emotional distance, like that kind of like I was feeling like maybe you guys are not in tons of communication, your person's kind of being withdrawn, or they've like sort of seemingly like stepped away from the connection to kind of discover themselves. I feel like they're going to be making moves back towards you. Like this is kind of giving me like chariot energy as well. I also feel like the reason I thought of the Six of Swords is they want to leave behind, I feel like, this conflict, which is actually interesting. This is the Four of Events, and then this is the Five of Events. So there is like this progression energy where if this person, um, was doing hurtful stuff, like with this Five of Swords energy, there was conflict between the two of you. They hurt your feelings. They're definitely were very regretful about that, and so they want to, yeah, move beyond these difficulties you guys may have had together, and let go of a lot of baggage. I feel like also within themselves, like I'm just looking at this suitcase here, it reminds me of like, yeah, like emotional baggage your person maybe has been carrying around since childhood. But like I was saying with this Child of the Moon, they are forgiving that. So it's like they're ready to kind of forgive and heal the past is like what I'm getting. And they definitely do want to text you or call you or oh my gosh, that's so funny. I just got a text right as I said that. Oh wow. Okay, so that's a huge synchronicity, you guys. Literally right as I said that, like a ding went off and I had a text from someone. So yeah, this is definitely a huge sign your person is feeling like coming towards you. All right, awesome. Okay, so let's get some messages from them now, you guys, and see what they want to say. All right, what does pile one's person really want to say to pile one, please? What does pile one's person really want to say to pile one, please? I will never let you go. Okay, so yeah, your person is saying that like no matter what's happened between the two of you, even if there is a long distance or whatever's going on, there's been conflict that they still are holding on to you. They will never let you go. What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? Oh, this is so interesting. You're the most beautiful person I've ever seen. And we did have the Empress and the Queen of Wands. So very, very true. Your person thinks you literally are just the most beautiful person they've ever seen. You're stunning. You have touched my heart so profoundly. I know I will never be the same. So yeah, exactly. That's why they can't let you go, because there's just this beautiful connection between the two of you. Can you feel my heart calling to you? So they are yearning for you. You might really feel that in your heart chakra, like this kind of person like tugging on you energetically. Um, so that's definitely, if you are feeling that way, that's definitely confirmation that that's going on. What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one right now? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? I like to fantasize about having a future with you. We did see the Ten of Pentacles earlier, so that's very true. They would like to have the future with you. They'd like to settle down. You make me feel shy. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of what I was picking up on, because you are so beautiful. You might really make them feel shy. They're a bit intimidated by you. You are precious to me. I listen to music that reminds me of you. The pressure is building. I'm about to explode. So yeah, there's a lot of, I feel like things that they've kind of kept to themselves here, that mask. And there's a lot of just like, I feel like unspoken emotions, just a lot of feelings that they have for you that are kind of like building up inside of them. You've got me in the mood for romance. So they are feeling very romantic right now as well. Um, what else does Paul One's person want to say to Paul One right now, please? What else does Paul One's person want to say? I'll just take all these. Okay, I got triggered and overwhelmed and fell apart inside. I'm so sorry. I never wanted to hurt you like that. I'm full of remorse. Okay, so yeah, there definitely was some sort of like triggering event here, especially with the Five of Swords. They might have gotten really just like, yeah, triggered by some sort of wound, and maybe you just unconsciously brought that up for them, and maybe it caused them to really get distant or like lash out or something for some of you. My biggest fear is that if I showed you the depths of my soul, you wouldn't love me for who I truly am. So that's this self-worth issue, is that they might not really love themselves for who they really are at the very core. They are working on it though, I definitely feel that, but they're saying that like they're so afraid of taking off that mask in front of you because they're scared that you might reject them for who they really are as a person. And like I think the logic behind wearing that mask is that if you reject them for who they are when they wear a mask, then they're not really hurting them because you are rejecting something that's not real. I think that's kind of like the psychology behind it. But if they actually reveal their true feelings and you reject them for that, it's almost like way worse because that is actually who they are. And so then they feel like on a soul level, they are like inadequate fundamentally. And I think that's kind of where your person is really struggling. I wish I had the strength to tell you how deeply I love you. It pains me to hold myself back from you. So it is hard though, wearing that mask, especially with you, because there is this desire for intimacy, I feel like emotionally. You light up my whole world. You inspire so much hope and healing within me. It's beautiful. And I feel so much sweetness and bliss with you. Being in your presence feels like absolute heaven. So they do love being around you. They love being in your energy. They love it when you guys hang out or you guys see each other. Like it makes them really happy. Or when you guys talk on the phone or text or something like that. So definitely don't doubt that your person really does love you and care about you. It's just these issues, but it's nothing's it definitely personal at all. Um, all right, let's see. Let's get you some advice here. Advice for pile one, please. Advice for pile one, please. Advice for pile one. What does pile one need to hear? Beautiful remembrance. This is a lovely artwork. Remember, the light within your heart is the same as the rays of the sun and the glow of the moon. The same energy that moves the tides also stirs inside your heart. What is that your heart truly desires? What have you not said to someone that you would like to say? Find and express your truth. That is super interesting because that's also kind of like a struggle for your person. So maybe you also struggle to tell them how you really feel, maybe because you don't trust them because they're wearing masks. So I feel like if it doesn't seem appropriate to talk to your person right now, for some of you it might be. So if you feel like it's really a good time to reach out to your person and tell them how you feel, then this could be confirmation. But of course, check in with yourself. But if you feel like you'd rather not express your feelings or it's just not appropriate right now, you can always like write things down in like a journal, like a letter to them, even if you don't send it, just to kind of get those emotions out and to just say what you feel, even if it's just privately. All right, let's see. Um, this pile one's person when a state of pile one. Let's see, you're so hot. Oh yeah, totally, especially with the Queen of Wands. Um, I can't deny you blow my mind. Listen to your heart. Okay, that is so interesting. Yeah, what is it that your heart truly desires? Okay, so definitely another message of that. And then we have regret. So there is a lot of regret, especially with the conflict energy. This person did and said some things I think that they are really looking back on and kind of like not pleased with themselves. Um, Now that I feel the time has passed and they've matured, they're like, wow, what was I thinking? Let's see. This pile one's person's current energy towards pile one, please. All right, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Six of Wands. Okay, so yeah, your person is wanting to come in here with the nice Knight of Pentacles and offer you some sort of stability. Also, they want to offer you truth and clarity here because they've seen some truth. And they really want this victorious, successful reunion with you. I feel like this is also about them wanting to take the connection out into the public eye. Because I feel like with the Empress and the Queen of Wands, you're quite a catch. I feel like you're probably very popular in your community. A lot of people look up to you. And so I'm getting the sense your person feels like it's a big deal for you guys to be together. Like a lot of people would be impressed by it for some reason. So yeah, your person definitely does want to come in with that commitment, because we did see the Ten of Pentacles. So your person is very serious about you, definitely. What does Paul 1 need to hear right now? Let's see. We have this little angel that says hope. So I feel like you've given your person a sense of hope. Also, the angels are saying to keep the hope, keep the faith. We have the letter L and the letter H. This says trust. So trust and have hope. You also have brave. So I feel like that resonates with the Six of Wands. Your person wants to be braver. And I feel like they also are learning to trust you and the connection. We have this manatee. I feel like this is saying that you and your person are both very like empathic, sweet people. Because the manatee, I feel like, is a very sensitive creature, very emotional as well, connected to the ocean. I think they're called like sea cows. So they're like they have that like very beautiful kind of mothering energy to them, very nurturing, kind of like the Empress in a way. We have this lipstick, so again, you're very attractive. Maybe they like the way you do your makeup or something. If you guys wear makeup, you might have a really unique style the way you do it or something. You have this little backpack. So I feel like this person's preparing for an adventure here. They're preparing to come towards you, like I said, and bring you a lot, like a cup of love here, because we have two cups. So I feel like this is like, yeah, like the Two of Cups energy. The two of you guys coming into a relationship, a union, also like represents a soulmate connection. A lot of you guys might resonate. This person's your soulmate or like twin or something. We have this little snowflake, and this is a reminder that you are a totally unique individual. There's no one like you, and this is why your person loves you. They love you for who you are. So remember that you are truly irreplaceable. We have this airplane flying over the globe. So again, with that travel card that came out earlier, for some of you, this is a long distance connection. So this is another confirmation your person's coming to be with you. I feel like this is also saying that there's just a lot of progress being made very quickly. Also with the world energy there, like the globe, like completing cycles, maturity. We have this crown chakra heart. So a lot of important stuff. I feel like you guys are both receiving downloads, becoming wiser, ascending. We have this little matcha tea. So you guys might like matcha. Might be a connection to Japan there. Also, I feel like you give your person a lot of energy. Matcha is also like a mood booster. So I feel like you're like that to your person. Like when they get around you, it's like almost all of a sudden it's like they've had a bunch of coffee or matcha or caffeine or something, and they're like, whoa, they're all lit up. So they might get like really excited around you. We have this little fairy with the moon. So I feel like you're a very spiritual person, very intuitive being. I feel like your person really loves that about you. They do see you as kind of like a mystical sort of creature. We have this rune. This one says money. So power one, you're going to be balling. A lot of money is coming your way, which is a great sign. It's always nice to hear. All right, Paul one, I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Sending you abundance, bliss, and love. Take care. Stay safe. All right. Bye-bye. Hello, pile two. Welcome to your reading, guys. Hope you're doing super well. So before we begin, let's see, I pre-shuffled some oracle cards for you guys, so we'll just get into these now. So we have engagement ring, cassette, ascending. We have the Fool, the Traveler, the Ten of Cups, the Hanged Man. We also have rejection, perseverance, and workaholic. So this is your person's current emotions for you. So let's look into these. So yeah, with the engagement ring, this says engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. And then we have the Ten of Cups, blessings and well-being. And this also definitely to me represents that happy family, a very long-term loving commitment. So for some of you, this person is really like interested in having a marriage with you, or at least just committing to you in a marriage type way, even if you guys are into traditional marriage. This person does want to like put a ring on it metaphorically, so they want this union with you. Just have the cassette, replaying events over in your head, outdated thinking. So I feel like the outdated thinking, I think, has something to do with this rejection. So your person really wants, again, like I said, a commitment with you. They want something beautiful with you, but I think there is some sort of conditioned aspect of your person where maybe they were rejected a lot by their parental figures, maybe they were bullied in school or something like that. This is going to be very specific, but there was something in your person's life where they experienced, I feel like, repeated rejection over and over and over, which might have led to them developing a self-concept of being unworthy of love, being unworthy of commitment, stuff like that. So I feel like this person is, the good news is your person is ascending beyond this, because it says transcending obstacles, learning expansion, new phase, preparing for union. And this says union. So there is, I feel like this is on the horizon, but your person's having to ascend and transcend these really old beliefs that are like kind of stuck, that have stuck with them, I feel like, a very long time. So in order for your person to feel good enough for you, or feel, I feel like, ready to be in this union or come forward to you, they are having to really let go of a lot. And I feel like that makes sense here, like with this full energy, the traveler, adventure potential. It's like they're having to take that leap of faith and trust that whoever was rejecting in the past, whatever caused them to feel rejected in the past, was not an accurate reflection of their worthiness, their lovableness. Because the truth is, your person is lovable. We're all lovable. It's just these experiences from other people that feel unlovable, usually that have self-worth issues that hurt other people. These are all illusions. So this is what your person's having to go beyond, and they're ready for this new phase with you. Because with the Hanged Man, they're getting this new perspective that like, what would it be like for them to not have these beliefs? I feel like your person is realizing that they're actually really taking, yeah, like a closer look, and realizing that a lot of these things that they've kind of like, I'm hearing like the box that they put themselves in, or the things that they believed about themselves, maybe are not true. I feel like there's tons to do with self-perception here. So it could be that your person's just subconsciously held these beliefs that they're never going to find somebody that wants to be with them, or that they're lovable forever. And then all of a sudden, I think, I don't know what happened, maybe like a spiritual awakening suddenly, or maybe they started going to therapy or doing healing work or something like that, has caused your person to kind of like completely look at things the other way around, and like think, hey, what if I am worthy of love? What if that was all an illusion? What if that was outdated thinking? And so that's why there's this total transformation going on with your person. And that's why they're realizing that like they maybe could have this engagement ring energy with you. They could have this happy union with you, and that maybe they do deserve it. You also have perseverance. So I feel like this has to do with that energy of your person not giving up on the connection, also not giving up on themselves, and also I feel like persevering through those blockages that they've had, persevere through those insecurities. We also have workaholic, and I feel like this is actually sorry, reminding me of the Eight of Pentacles. So I don't necessarily feel like this is actually bad energy. I feel like this is just saying that they're really hard at work doing the inner work that they need to do to ascend. So it's like they're really focused on and self-improvement is what I'm getting. They also might be really committed to their work as well for some of you. But I feel like this is, again, like almost now that they've maybe discovered that they can shift their beliefs about themselves, they're like really into it, and like they really are super committed to this practice. All right, let's get some tarot cards now. Pile two's person's current emotions for pile two, please. Pile two's person's current emotions for pile two, please. Whoa. Pile two's person's current emotions for pile two. Pile two's person's current emotions for pile two. Pile two's person's current emotions for pile two. Very interesting. A lot of these cards also came out in pile one, so it seems like there's a collective thing going on. So we have the Nine of Cups, the Magician, the Four of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. So with the Nine of Cups, this person definitely does feel like you are their wish fulfillment here. They see you as just like their ideal, something that has been like just brought into their life that's very much a blessing. We also have the Magician. So I feel like this card also came out in pile one. So there's this energy where your person is stepping into their power, and realizing that they do have more power than maybe they gave themselves credit for, and that they do have this ability to create in their life, create abundance, create wish fulfillment. They don't need to be in this energy of rejection, isolation, and sadness. But also in the Four of Cups right now, your person is kind of sitting back, I feel like contemplating you, contemplating the connection, thinking about, interesting, I'm like looking at, yeah, this person's looking at this Ace of Cups energy. So I feel like right now they're thinking about how to bring love to you. They might not be taking a ton of action right now, but I feel like, especially with this Ace of Swords, the person is thinking about bringing the truth to you. They could also be thinking about bringing this awareness that they've had here with the Hanged Man. They almost might be thinking about letting you know that they've had this shift in perspective, or maybe that they've been healing themselves. Um, let's see, we also have the Seven of Wands. So this is that perseverance energy, wanting to keep fighting for the connection because they know how worthy they are of you now, and like how much of a blessing you are. Like they don't want to lose you. Because the Seven of Wands is about having like an enviable position in life and having to really, yeah, persevere and work on it to not lose what they have. Because I feel like with this Nine of Cups, like you're also just a lot of people's wish fulfillment. That's how they feel, that like a lot of people might be attracted to you. They might want to have a connection with you. And so your person also kind of wants to fight for you that way because they don't want to maybe wait too long, or let you slip by. Like I'm hearing like they don't want you to be the one that got away. So this person's definitely thinking about coming forward with some truth here with the Ace of Swords. Um, Also, I'm hearing like clearing up confusion. So there might have been a lot of confusion that you felt in this connection about how your person really feels about you. You know, whether they do see a long-term commitment with you, what's really going on here with your person. They might have been very, yeah, like hot and cold at times, or just not letting you fully in, kind of playing their cards close to their chest. So I feel like they know that you like. I'm hearing like they owe you an explanation for something, and I feel like that could be very specific depending on your connection. But like, if there is an element of confusion here about like what your person's doing or like how they feel about you, I feel like that's definitely something your person's contemplating, is that they know that they maybe have left you in this state of like wondering what's really going on. And I think that they also feel bad about that. But I feel like it was just a result of a lot of their own internal confusion, basically. Um, Clarify the Ace of Swords, pile two. Clarify the Ace of Swords for pile two, please. Clarify the Ace of Swords for pile two, please. Clarify the Ace of Swords for pile two, please. Oh, wow. Okay, so um, we have the Eight of Cups. I'm on a spiritual journey and walking away from what no longer serves, and the Death card, transformation. I'm going through a powerful change and transforming into a new state of being. So this is why they're getting all this clarity here, because they're leaving behind illusion. They're detaching from whatever illusions they had about themselves, or whatever illusions that were created by other people that they've been believing. So they are going through this awakening here. I'm getting like their third eye is being really lit up right now. And they are having a purification metamorphosis here at the Death card, which is really powerful. So, especially with the Ascending and the Hanged Man and the Death card, there's a really powerful shift going on with your person spiritually. And I feel like maybe that's even something they want to talk about with you, is like, hey, I'm having this like realization about things. I'm transforming. I'm becoming different. I'm maturing. I'm ready to have an ending come about, for certain things that have been holding me back in life, for this energy of feeling perpetually rejected or unworthy of love. Like this is all coming to a close. So there could be a bit of a dark night of the soul your person has been going through, but I also feel like they're kind of at the end of a dark night of the soul. And yeah, I feel like your person's really like leaving behind the matrix is definitely the energy here, especially with the magician. They're realizing that they don't need to stay in that delusion anymore. Like they can really be a free spirit. All right, let's get some oracle cards now. Pile two's person's current energy towards pile two, please. Pile two's person's current energy towards pile two. Pile two's person's current energy towards pile two, please. Pile two's person's current energy towards pile two, please. Pile two's person's current energy towards pile two. Pile two's person's current energy towards pile two. Okay, so we have stolen in her sleep, unaware, unconscious, unawakened, and then secret doorway, working with intuition, second sight, opening, and dimensional doorways. That's very interesting. We also have planning and action, angels of the four directions, and family, friends, and guides. Okay, so I definitely do feel like this is kind of what we were talking about, where your person was kind of unconscious. They were a little bit I feel like they just didn't value themselves. They were like underestimating their worth, their true value in life. It's almost like this energy where maybe they did feel like someone in their past did kind of like steal something from them, stole their self-worth. So that could definitely resonate if your person was, I don't know, ever involved with toxic people in their life. But now I feel like there's this shift here because we have secret door working with intuition, second sight opening, which is very much that energy of like an awakening. That they are leaving behind this energy of being unconscious, and they are starting to open up in their intuition, which is funny because I said the Ace of Swords. So they are detaching from this unconscious energy, and there's a dimensional doorway. So I feel like this is about your person entering into a higher timeline. And now your person is in this energy as well of planning an action here where they are kind of, I feel like this is like Two of Wands energy, Three of Wands, where they are trying to think about how to come forward towards you, and take action. We also have the angels of four directions and family, friends, and guides. So I feel like your person is very much connected to spirit at the moment, and they are getting a lot of guidance and help from angels as well as ancestors and just people in their life. So it could be that they're connecting with somebody very spiritual in their life. Like it could be a spiritual teacher or mentor, or even like if they have a member of their family that's very spiritual, they might be connecting with that person to give them a new perspective to help them. I'm also hearing like cord cutting, so they might be doing that for some of you, at least like energetically cutting cords with like negative people in their life. So your person is feeling guided as well from the angels, from these guides to take action towards you. So I feel like this person very much intuitively knows that it's time to come towards you, because this even says working with intuition. So your person is getting in touch with their high priestess self as well as their magician energy, and listening to their intuition rather than just like rejecting it or not believing that they have that power. All right, let's get some words from them and see what they want to say to you. Oh, look at this. I'm having an ego death. Interesting, because we did have the transformation card. So the death card can represent an ego death. At least that's how I see it. So yeah, this unaware and conscious energy is what's being released at this time. We also have, I was modeled unhealthy relationship templates that I need to heal and move on from. So yeah, their parents might have really not had the healthiest relationship, or whoever was their formative kind of mentors in terms of love and relationships might not have really known what they were doing. And so your person might have really believed some sort of distorted things about love and relationships. So they're having to really like let go of those things now and figure those things out for themselves. I've shown you a side to me I usually keep hidden from others. So this person feels like you know them better than anyone else. I love the way our bodies fit together so perfectly. So they are very passionate about you. They do feel like you do have this kind of perfect match energy between the two of you. What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? What else does pile two's person really want to say to pile two right now? In our hearts, we are always in union. That's beautiful. So they are saying that, like, regardless of how things are on this surface, you guys are always connected energetically. I want to be beside you always, but they still do want that physical connection. It's beautiful. What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? And I'm forever yours. Oh, that's so sweet. So yeah, this person is saying like we are always going to be connected. I'm forever yours. Um, no matter what it looks like, definitely. In the physical world, there is just an eternal love bond, I feel like, between the two of you. Um, what else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? And this one flew over here. I feel burdened by the weight of suppressing my emotions. So this might be something that they've done for a long time, which is that they've just kept their emotions to themselves, like their emotions for you, also just like how they feel in general. This could have also been something from their family, is what I'm hearing, like kind of been, they felt like pressured by their upbringing to not be emotional. I'm freeing my mind from illusion. Wow, we've definitely been talking about that with your person. I regret pretending like I don't love you. It couldn't be further from the truth. So they could have been definitely wearing masks at some point in that past because they were unconscious, and they were acting like they didn't care for some of you, but they really always did care. All I want is to be alone with you, and this love is holy and sacred. I treasure you above all else. So they are saying that they do really care about this connection. They do treasure this connection. It's very special to them. And they do see this love as very holy and very sacred. All right. Let's get a word of advice for you, pile two. What does pile two's person really want to say to pile two right now? Or actually, sorry, advice for pile two right now. We have reflection. Interesting. That's like mirroring energy. Reflect upon, bless, and be grateful for all of the beautiful times in your life. Give thanks for the many blessings you receive every day. You can energetically connect to those you love. Simply feel them inside your heart. Life is beautiful. Okay, that is so interesting because that's exactly what I kept saying is that you guys are very connected. And it's funny because I said, like, what does your person want to say to you? So maybe this is almost in a way a message from your person that they are always in your heart, reiterating that. And this is also a message from spirit to stay in the energy of gratitude, because there are so many blessings that we do have in our life, and life is really beautiful. But if we have to like pay attention to those things, because I feel like our minds have a tendency to fixate on things that are negative or like what's missing rather than what's there. So I feel like if you could take time every day to just like be grateful, it can also just create an energy of abundance in your life and call more things. And also, if you're feeling like really low, if you can start just listing off things you're grateful for, it can kind of start causing like an energetic spiraling upwards that can help get you out of a really negative energetic funk. So that's kind of a life hack. If you're ever really stressed out or really worried, just start listing things you're grateful for. All right, let's see. Pile two. What does your person want to see you? Pile two. Um, I put a lot of pressure on myself to feel good enough for you. Interesting. So that is kind of an element here. This person might be a bit of a perfectionist. I miss touching you. I miss your body and touch. Okay, that is so interesting that those two would come out together. We also have wedding. That is so interesting. Look at that. We have the engagement ring. So some of you guys might really have a wedding with this person. Let's run away together. So they want to, maybe they want to elope with you, run away and get married. That could be like a fantasy that they have sometimes. Let's see. Pile two's person's current energy towards pile two. Pile two's person's current energy towards pile two. Pile two's person's current energy towards pile two. So we have the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. So yeah, there's definitely some heartbreak here. Heartbreak your person maybe has experienced in the past that they're having to heal from. They can also be heartbroken over you if there's a disconnect. But this person does want to kind of come out of this energy of heartbreak and step forward and commit with the King of Pentacles. They also find you super hot with the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Wands. That's like tons of passion and desire. The Eight of Wands can also represent travel and communication. So this person is wanting to communicate with you. I definitely feel that. See, what does pile two need to hear right now? Does pile two need to hear? Okay, this is super interesting. You guys got three runes. Like that like never happens. So the one rune is block, the other rune is joy, and then the other one is money, which is funny because it also came out in pile one. So a lot of abundance coming into the collective. So expect a lot of cash, you guys. But with the blockage, I feel like and joy, I feel like this is a message that maybe a person almost has had just like a belief that maybe they don't deserve happiness. That could be a blockage because you make them extremely happy, is what I'm sensing. Especially with the Queen of Wands, you're like the light of their life kind of vibe. Like you really just make them super happy and cheerful, and they love to laugh with you. So this person is having to transcend a blockage of believing that they deserve to be miserable. So that's pretty powerful. We have this little cross, a lot of Christ consciousness energy, unconditional love vibes. A lot of you guys might be long distance, just with the Eight of Wands, and then this little, see this little, what is this called? Like luggage. So this person might be taking time to travel towards you. Otherwise, I feel like this is about releasing baggage. Like if there's all this baggage from the past, your person's like letting go of. We also have the Scorpio charm, which is very fascinating because we did have the transformation come out. The death card is connected with Scorpio. So double message of that ego death transformation. Um, we have this little teapot. So I feel like this is a sign some emotions are going to be spilled, some tea is going to be spilled. Maybe you're even going to find something out about your person and their feelings for you. I'm hearing that you might have something revealed to you in your dreams. And I don't feel like this is a bad thing that you're going to find out, like something hurtful or stressful or like triggering. I feel like in your dreams, you might receive some sort of communication from them or some sort of secret emotions might be revealed during dreams. That's a very specific message, but I think that's also saying that if you ever had a dream where it seemed like your person revealed their feelings that was accurate, you were picking up on that psychically. Um, we have this peacock. So again, this reminds me of like Hera, kind of again Empress energy. Like you are very beautiful, very dazzling, like a peacock to them. We have this little flower. So I feel like this is another message that you make this person really happy. You have a very sweet, gentle soul, and I feel like they appreciate that. This is funny. This is like an angry hippo. For some reason, I'm getting like jealousy here that your person might get kind of angry and jealous when they think about other people being with you. It's like they want to protect you. They're a little bit possessive and protective of you. Just a bit. I don't feel like in a toxic way. Just they do feel like you kind of almost like belong to each other, belong. I don't know. There's this like energy where they feel very connected to you and that like you're their person. We have this star, so a lot of healing, and then this zebra. So I feel like this is a message that it's important for you and your person to both embrace your unique qualities. I also feel like this is about your person really appreciating you for what makes you unique and different. Pile two. All right, pile two, I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Sending abundance, bliss, and love. Take care. Stay safe. All right. Bye bye. Hello, pile three. What's going on? You guys are doing good. So, before I recorded the video, I picked some oracle cards for you guys. Did a little pre-shuffle. So let's look into your person's emotions. So we have addiction. I like you. Paradise. We have the lovers, the love card. This is beautiful. These wolves here. The chariot and the wheel of fortune. We also have bittersweet, soulmate, and impartiality. Okay, let's see. So, with the addiction card, your person, it seems like they do have some sort of a blockage here. Actually, I'm going to clarify this really quickly because I'm interested in it. Clarify addiction for pile 3, please. Clarify addiction. Okay, so this is funny. We got the Wheel of Fortune coming out twice. So you are my destiny and Nine of Swords and facing my shadow side and deepest fears. So what I'm sensing here is that this is a very powerful soul connection. There's a lot of attraction here, especially with this I like you card. Your person really likes you. They do feel this soulmate connection with you. This is how they see you as their soulmate. But there is some sort of fear blockage here. And I feel like this has maybe caused this bittersweet energy in this connection where maybe like almost like hot and cold kind of vibes, where this relationship has brought up a lot of, I feel like a lot of shadows that your person's had to go within and examine. So for some of your person really did have some sort of addiction, so it's some sort of, yeah, something that they were really working on, healing and releasing. And also, this could be a message that they are maybe a little bit obsessed with you. They might be a little codependent, but I feel like that codependency does come from fear. Um, let's see. But yeah, this person does see you as this person that makes them really happy. Expansion, joy, oneness, enjoying each other. So yeah, this person wants to bring in a happiness and joy to this connection. I feel like they're also learning to just find happiness within themselves because a lot of times if your person has been in that addiction energy, it's because there are there's something that they're trying to cover up with that addiction. Addictions can even just be like TV or food or just like even I feel like compulsively working out, stuff like that can workaholism. That can all be addictions. So it doesn't have to be a substance necessarily. But I feel like that was like your person's way of like distracting themselves from things that they needed to work on. But I feel like um, there is energy being put towards healing this. And also, I feel like your person is releasing a lot of karma, and that there are shifts and cycles changing here. And with the lovers in the chariot, your person definitely does want to pursue this connection. They're feeling very determined to come towards you, and it's like they're making this choice. That you are the person for them. I feel like your person has decided that whatever they need to release, they're ready to release in order to come towards you. So for some of you, that also could be like a third party situation, could be the blockage. And I feel like your person's definitely choosing you and leaving that situation behind. Because with this impartiality, it's like they've really looked at their life, almost like I'm getting like hanged man energy. They've really looked at their life from a new perspective and made a very fair judgment of the things that make them truly happy in life. And so they really are aware of what they need to let go of. I almost feel like with this bittersweet energy, that could also be in regards to them releasing a third party. It's like they might even feel, I'm almost getting like maybe bad for that person or that situation, but it's like they know that it's time to go. It's time to leave that behind because you are their soulmate. Um, Sometimes even with things that are like addictive, there is a bittersweet energy when it comes to releasing those things because that's like it's like a comfort soothing sort of mechanism. And it's like something we've come to rely on. But I feel like your person knows it's definitely time for change with this Wheel of Fortune energy. There are new possibilities, I feel like, opening up for them in their life, and like they know that staying in that energy of addiction, negativity, bad cycles, it's like it's only going to lead to more unhappiness. Even if it's difficult in the moment to release that, there is guilt or whatever. It's like they know that they deserve true love with you. Let's see. All right, let's get some tarot cards now. Pile three. Pile three's person's current emotions for pile three, please. Pile three's person's current emotions for pile three. Pile three's person's current emotions for pile three, please. Pile three's person's emotions for pile three right now. Pile three's person's current emotions for pile three right now, please. Three's person's current emotions for pile three. Ooh, beautiful. Oh, also, I was looking at the love card, the lovers card, with these two wolves, and I was just remembering that I think wolves do mate for life. Also, that canine energy of loyalty and devotion. So your person is very devoted to you guys, and they do want to be loyal to you. We also have the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Swords. So yeah, definitely an ending to something. Knight of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the King of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. So yeah, there has been something. This reminds me a lot of the addiction, which is you can kind of see this person's like chained to this heart. So yeah, they have been very stuck in something, but there is definitely a massive change going on because there is a painful lesson being learned, or just a cycle coming to to its close. It's like your person knows it's time to go, is what I'm hearing. Could be go beyond this blockage within them, or again leave a relationship or third party thing situation for some of you, because with this Ace of Cups and the soulmate, it's like they do see this energy with you, that you are their soulmate. They feel this love for you. They sense that you're the one that they're meant to be with. And it's like they just have this really clear knowing that they want to come forward to you and commit to you, because we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the King of Wands. So your person is very much in their divine masculine energy, and I feel like you even bring that out of them. And especially with the Knight of Pentacles and the Hierophant, this is definitely about, could be about marriage and commitment, or just deepening the relationship. Again, very much about loyalty. This person might also be very spiritual to Hierophant. I feel like this is a very spiritual relationship, and this person is also recognizing that, especially with the lovers, that's like a very divine love. And I think your person knows that like this is kind of the once in a lifetime sort of love opportunity with you, and they definitely want to take it. They don't want to let you slip between their fingers, because I'm getting this message that your person knows that this is their shot at true love, true contentment, especially with this paradise energy. Like you are their heaven on earth, like fifth dimensional partner. And so for some of you, this person's ready to come forward to tell you that they really like you, that they have this crush on you. For some of you, this person already has said that, but they do want to start taking you out on dates, is also something I'm getting here. With the King of Wands, yeah, this person has this really strong vision of a future with you here, and it's like they're very confident about this. they're very like, especially with the Lovers card, it says trust on it. Like they trust that this is the right decision to leave behind whatever they need to leave behind and come towards you. Um, Again, it might be bittersweet, but at the same time, it's like this person I feel like is very in touch with their intuition. I feel like they're very connected to God or whatever sort of deity or something that they believe in or whatever their spirituality is. Like they've gotten very connected to it. So like this person's I feel like received a lot of signs and synchronicities about coming towards you and like that they should do that. And I feel like they are really listening. Um, because again, like I said, your person's super spiritual, so they do believe in that kind of stuff. So they might just be seeing like your name everywhere or just getting really specific signs about you. Let's see. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Clarify the Ten of Swords for pile 3, please. Oh my gosh, look at this. Ten of Swords and then Three of Wands, all paths lead home. So this is totally, like it says, preparing for union. This is beautiful. So yeah, something had to come to an end because this person knows that all paths lead back to you. Um, I feel like if this is a sign that there is going to be a union between the two of you, because the Three of Wands is right before the Four of Wands, which is that like twin flame card and also just union energy. So it's like this person is definitely like they've made a plan to come back to you and they're sticking to it. They're ready to brave the unknown, even if it means stepping out of their comfort zone. Maybe going through a potentially like, yeah, like difficult breakup or something like that. It's like they're ready to do that because they just, again, like I said, have this inner knowing. Clarify the Eight of Swords for pile 3, please. Clarify the Eight of Swords. What does this say? Actually, I don't think that came out. Clarify the Eight of Swords for pile 3, please. Clarify the Eight of Swords for pile 3, please. Oh, never mind. It definitely didn't mean to come out. That's so funny. Okay, Spirit. Clarify the Eight of Swords for pile 3, please. Clarify the Eight of Swords for pile 3, please. Okay, interesting. So for some of you, because your person was stuck in something that was keeping a blockage between the two of you, again, that could be internal or external. So for some of you, it is like another relationship, or it's just your person's issues, basically their addictions to whatever. This person maybe was wearing a mask here with the Seven of Swords. They were self-sabotaging. They were hiding the truth. They were being strategic with how much they showed you. They might have been really keeping their cards close to their chest, not revealing too much, so that you might have really felt like very confused by your person and like, because I feel like you could sense that there was this Ace of Cups. This person does like you, but then maybe they were really not showing it because they were very, I feel like, stuck in fear also. But we have the Page of Cups, I want to flirt with you, and in the Nine of Pentacles, in my eyes, you are perfection. So if your person hasn't come towards you, or they were in the past of waiting the connection or doing whatever, running away, it was because of those fears that were keeping them stuck. But now they really want to come in with flirtation, and also they want you to know that they really value you and they do see you as perfect. So if they ever were acting like they didn't like you, that was definitely not the case, because they think you're literally perfect. So it was just to do with, I feel like, how they viewed themselves was more of the issue. But they do love you and they do see you as their soulmate. And I feel like you might really be getting some sort of like yeah, like loving communication from your person. They definitely want to kind of have that romantic vibe with you at the Page of Cups, maybe like just kind of good banter, joke around, flirt with you, that kind of stuff. I also definitely feel like they want to hang out with you in person. I keep getting that vibe, like they want to like hang out with you, maybe like grab a bite to eat and just like I'm hearing like they want to chill with you, like laugh with you. I feel like you guys have a really good friendship is what I'm getting. Like your person just loves hanging out with you. They love spending time with you. I feel like you guys just mesh really well. All right, so let's get some more energy from them, you guys. All right, pile 3's person's current energy towards pile 3, please. Pile 3's person's current energy towards pile 3, please. Pile 3's person's current energy towards pile 3. Ooh. Um, Pile 3's person's current energy towards pile 3. Pile 3's person's current energy towards pile 3. I'll take these two. Okay, so we have Midnight Prince and Fairy Lovers, which is so cool because um, we did have the lovers come out earlier. So this is also just a gorgeous card. I really love these fairy cards. On the side note, I think the art is wonderful. So this says new love, courtship, or romance, falling in love. So yeah, they do want to court you. I get that with the Knight of Pentacles. Like this person, I get it. I just get a respectful vibe from them, especially with the Hierophant. Like I feel like your person's a good person with a good heart. Um, and they really do want to like honor you and do right by you when they come towards you. And they are very, very in love with you. And then with the Midnight Prince, it says, ask for what you want, be honest. So I feel like this is about them really being honest with themselves about what they want in life. Like, do they want to, I'm getting this energy with the status quo card. Like, do they want to stay stuck in the status quo, like doing what other people think they should do? Staying in karmic situations that aren't resonating with them anymore just because it like, you know, to avoid the stress of like having to leave somebody. And like I feel like there's this choice that your person is making to listen to their higher self instead, because in truth, like the people around us don't really know what's best for us, and in some ways, like if the status quo is becoming kind of like um, yeah, if the status quo is keeping us like trapped in something that's making us unhappy, it's important to just really let go of what other people think. So I feel like that's really what's going on with your person is that um, even if they will face judgment for their decisions to walk away from things or have a relationship with you, it's like they kind of don't care because their higher self is guiding them to do it. And again, with the Hierophant, your person is very connected to their spirituality and they take it seriously. So they are honestly realizing that they want to be with you. They feel like you're their soulmate, and it's time for them to make those moves to come be with you, is really the vibe that I'm getting. Especially with the Three of Wands. Like, I feel like your person's on their way. All right, let's get some messages from them. Um, okay, what does Pile Three's person really want to say to Pile 3 right now? Does Pile Three's person really want to say? I'm trying to manifest you. That's cute. So your person is trying to manifest you. I feel like they're also just trying to manifest their happiness in general. I'm done pretending to be someone that I'm not. I can't keep living a lie. Exactly. Like they maybe really have been living a lie for some time, like acting like they're happy without you or this connection or doing whatever they're doing. But they're like, I've been living a lie. I've been living to, in according to whatever I think that other people expect out of me. But now, you know, whatever, like other people's opinions don't really matter. You are the brightest star in the sky. Everything else is dim in comparison. So they do see you as just like they're everything. They're super attracted to you. I desire intimacy with you on every level. Yeah, that's what this person really wants. That emotional, physical, spiritual intimacy as well. I had no idea how much pain I was truly in until I met you, and all of my repressed emotions and trauma came flooding back. And I also feel like this is about maybe repressed unhappiness. Like if they were stuck in something and they were kind of just like burying it. I feel like when they met you, it's like they realized that maybe they were living this lie and there were a lot of repressed emotions that they hadn't been thinking about. And that it's like they started to really seriously consider all these, like, yeah, these traumas, these wounds here. And I definitely do feel like with this addiction card that came out earlier, that has a lot to do with trauma because the addiction is what numbs the pain of the trauma. And then it was almost like you were this is like when you came into their life was all these like band-aids that they were kind of keeping on their wounds kind of were like ripped off and they like had to really like whoa like have like a whole experience where they kind of like started going on a healing journey. And I feel like that's what um is the case and purpose behind a lot of these like soulmate divine counterpart connection is this almost like person that comes into our lives to force us into that spiritual awakening and healing, um, which can be painful at first, but definitely in the end is worth it. What else does Pile Three's person want to say to Pile 3? What else does Pile Three's person want to say to Pile 3? This is lovely. So they're saying, you are the most beautiful person I've ever seen. And that's so sweet. So that's why they were saying, like, you're the most beautiful star in the sky, or the brightest star in the sky, because you just outshine everybody else. Your electricity in my veins. So you really like light this person up inside, excite them. You are the best part of my life. You light up my whole world. Oh, that's so sweet. And then my mind and heart are full of you. So yeah, this person is very fixated on you. So again, regardless of what's going on in the 3D, I feel like your person is basically just single-mindedly fixated on you, and there really is no one else for them. Truly, it's like they're stuck on you for sure. No one else compares at all. Um, what else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? We are learning unconditional love. So, yeah, this is definitely the purpose behind this relationship, and whatever's happened is that you guys are both learning how to unconditionally love one another as well as yourselves. So that's why there's a lot of triggering and things that come up for that purpose. I got triggered and overwhelmed and fell apart inside. I'm so sorry. I never wanted to hurt you. I'm full of remorse. So there could have been an instance where your person did get overwhelmed because of all this pain that came flooding back, or you triggered something within them and they got really upset, and they might have hurt you or lashed out at you. So I feel like they're saying they're sorry for that if that happened. You feel so close, I can almost taste you. So you guys are very energetically connected, always. I feel like this person's also really fantasizing about you a lot right now. What else does pile three's person want to say? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? Oh, look at this. Nothing I have done was ever your fault. So another message, if they hurt you, it was never your fault. It was something going on with them. And it was never ever personal. You are so fascinating and mysterious. You have so much depth I wish to explore. Wow, beautiful. So you are is a deep, magical person. I'm getting like high priestess vibes, and your person like loves that about you. It's like they would never get bored of you because you just have so much going on. I push you away to try and protect myself, but it just leaves me feeling lonely. So this might be a pattern your person's having to heal, where sometimes maybe they come in and sometimes maybe they push you away because they're feeling too vulnerable, too exposed, but then they're realizing it just leaves them feeling lonely and disconnected. So that's that separation consciousness that might have been created during some sort of trauma they experienced in their life, and they're having to release that separation consciousness and step into that unconditional love, where they do see that you as kind of mirrors of each other, and that you are somebody that they really can open up to and trust. I'm hearing that their trust has been betrayed a lot in the past, so that could explain some difficulty. That could resonate for some of you. Sorry. Um, what does Pal 3 need to hear right now? What does Pal 3 really need to hear right now? Inspiration. Beautiful. It says, your love, light, and wisdom. Oh my gosh, look at that. All this about you are their light. Touch the hearts and minds of many. You will be instrumental in helping another person change the course of their life. Miracles, inspiration, and healing result. Okay, this is super synchronistic because in this pile, especially, your person keeps saying, like, you are this light to me. You're so beautiful. Like, you helped heal me. So this is saying that you have really helped your person ascend, and you've really touched their heart. And I feel like you have truly helped your person change the course of their life. So whatever that addiction energy was something very toxic, again, internal or external. And I feel like you have helped this person transform themselves and transcend whatever blockage that is. So this is definitely spirit like commending you and saying like you really are helping this person. You are helping others. So you guys might be spiritual guides for some of you, healers. I also feel like that's just like in general, you really help a lot of people. I feel like you've helped a lot of your friends, is also what I'm hearing. So you might just be a natural, yeah, guide and healer for others. Pile 3. All right, let's get some last little messages from your person, you guys. What else does Pile 3's person want to say to Pile 3? I will always want you. You're perfect to me. You mean more to me than I've told you, and I act distant to protect myself. Okay, that's really, really interesting because this is literally the same card. So that definitely could be definitely a blockage here, where your person just suddenly pulls away because they get scared. Again, not personal for sure. What is Pal 3's person's current energy towards Pal 3? Okay, this is so interesting because the Lovers has come out for like the third time in your guys' readings. So you guys are definitely twins or counterparts or something. Let's see, we have the Six of Swords and the Eight of Wands. So for some of you, there is like a long distance where your person wants to come visit you. They want to travel towards you. I also feel like this is about releasing baggage, releasing blockages, releasing conflict that's happened in the connection, because they do feel like you're their divine love. And so they're moving on from whatever they need to move on from. And they definitely want to communicate with you as well, because they do see you as the Queen of Wands, which is like the divine feminine. They're feeling very magnetically attracted to you, is what I'm getting. And there is this like, yeah, like ego death energy here, this transformation, this cycle coming to a closure here. I feel like I'm also hearing like healthy change, healthy closure. So I feel like only good things are going to come out of this ending. And I don't, and the ending isn't between you guys either, for sure. What does Fell 3 need to hear right now? What does Fell 3 need to hear right now? Okay, this is so interesting. Like, literally so much soulmate symbolism between the two of you guys. There are these little dolphins that I connect to soulmates. If you guys were dolphins in a past life together or something. Um, we have this beautiful little purple stone, and I feel like this is about you guys being kind of like multidimensional beings, maybe from being from different star systems for some of you, like Pleiades, stuff like that. You guys were there together. We have this little tangerine, so a lot of joyful energy I feel like is coming from that. We have this Pegasus, so this is about transcending blockages. This also reminds me of communication and travel. Um, we have this little hobby horse. So yeah, you guys might end up having children with this person for some of you. Maybe you had children together in a past life also. I feel like this is also about your inner children being healed. You have this Christmas tree. So I feel like you give this person that like holiday feeling, even if it's not the holidays, where they just feel really happy around you. Very blessed. It also could be a sign that for those of you who are seeing this before Christmas, something might happen between you guys during that period of time. We have this bead. This reminds me of like the sacral chakra being lit up. We also have this number 4. So that's about stability, also like the 4 of Wands. Interesting. A lot of messages about stability, actually, because we have this little castle and then also this sand castle sort of bucket. So it's like this person wants to build this stable union with you. We also have the camels. So this is a sign that this connection has a lot of longevity. And even if there's long periods of time where you guys are separated or you don't talk or there's distance emotionally, there still is just so much connection between the two of you that it can like withstand a lot of time. We have this beautiful goddess energy, so that is how that is how your person sees you. You have this little lucky penny, so this could be a sign a lot of abundance is going to be coming your way, good luck as well. And then this little golden kind of like string thing. So this to me like symbolically represents that kind of cord that is that kind of is invisible but energetic between like twin flames and soulmates. So definitely a sign that you guys are always very, very connected. All right, pile 3, I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Sending you abundance, bliss, and love. Stay safe. Take care. Bye bye.